What's going on, everybody? Dr. Average Gamer Guys back yet again. We got something a little different for you today. So I've been playing a lot of Apex. As you've probably seen, we're mixing it up on the channel between Apex and Rocket League. We've been streaming some. So I'll put the shameless plug up first. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, you've been around a while, thanks again for tuning in. And thanks to come hang out with us on some Apex videos. We've got a lot of time in the game. I really like this game. Say what you will about it, it's definitely a fun Battle Royale experience, but that's not why we're here. Today we're here because in the many hours that I've put into the game, and if you've played it at all, or played Battle Royales in general, you know that sometimes, especially in a team-based game, things just don't quite go the right way. In today's video, we're going to show a couple of examples of what not to do. I probably didn't label this very well. Stupid people in Apex is probably what I ended up putting up as the title. And I'm just going to tell you, we're going to go through a couple different iterations today of just what not to do in this game. And by no means is this knocking any of the players. Everybody has their bad days. Everybody makes bad plays. Whether it be Rocket League, whether it be Call of Duty, whether it be whatever game you end up playing on. People just make bad plays. It happens, especially in a game. It's tough in this game comparative to other Battle Royales because there's so much opportunity to actually do the right thing with the ping system, with the callouts, with just all the information that you get with a mini-map and just what other characters say and the ability to tag. It makes it a little hard for why certain things don't go the right way. And there's a lot of really frustrating instances we're going to talk about today. So if you've played the game, you can probably appreciate at least a few of these moments, especially if you've queued up with less than a full squad. So that's what we're jumping into today. Enjoy it. Have some fun. There is some pretty funny clips inside of this and some pretty cool plays as well. So hang out, enjoy it, and we'll talk about each one as we get to it. So we're starting off with a good one here. This isn't... This is just how you don't want a Pathfinder. All right? That's all I'm going to say. Enjoy. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. I know I certainly did. Now here's another one. This is a very common problem with this game. What's interesting here and why I'm showing this select screen is you're just going to have to watch the start of this game. I have no words to describe what happened here. This guy gets the character he wants. Nobody selected his character. He goes all the way through the match screen. We get all the way into the game. We jumping in. This guy, you know, I mean, he's got Mirage with a couple kills, so it's not like he's brand new. We're rolling through all these screens, and then the next little bit just goes to describe again. Sometimes I just don't understand. So this guy gets Jumpmaster. Here's the best part. This guy gets Jumpmaster, right? Me and Sloth, we're hanging out. We're talking about it. And here we go. Just watch and enjoy.
Decoys out into the middle of the water immediately upon jumping. What?
He killed himself and he disconnected. Okay.
What the actual
Dude,
hell?
this right here just... So, as we jump forward into this game, we're going to go ahead and show you exactly why disconnecting early can be so frustrating, especially to a game that is completely designed around team-based. This is the same game that we jumped into. We ended up getting to the last two squads. We go up against a 2v3 against a very good team. Don't get me wrong, the shots were better. They had the position. Everything was working in their favor. But it's just really hard to go 2v3 at the end of the game to try to finish. Our boy here, for whatever reason that wanted to jumped early and killed himself, ended up losing out on a game where me and Sloth honestly played absolutely fantastic. 13 squad kills, 1,400 and 1,100, almost 1,200 damage. apiece. Just goes to show you this things not to do. If you don't want to play the game, just don't queue it up. You know what I mean? Just save yourself and your teammates some time and just don't queue it up. Please, please. We would really appreciate that. So we picked this next clip up, and this is another instance where a lot of you, again, especially playing not with a full squad, have probably run into. And this one's pretty frustrating for me in this game. So we start off, we just drop into Skull Town. We're ready to get kind of spicy. We start out, we pick up a wingman, pick ourselves up a peacekeeper, and we go to town, right? We get the kill, we do a little bit of looting. Teammates, yeah, it's fine, they grab the gear, no problem, right? And we start making our way. Do some swap outs, grab a couple of things. Our teammate here, as we're moving in, ends up starting to get shot. He pings a couple teammates, right? So we figure, you know what? We're in Skull Town. We knew it was going to be spicy. And as we start going through here, we realize that one of the teammates is literally just following us around. So, pretty happy with my wingman play here, at least from the get-go. There's quite a few teams fighting. We made a really good positional move to get up on top. Our other teammate, the Bangalore, honestly didn't make too bad of moves. I think she was down below, doing a little bit of work, trying to get some stuff going. And we just made a good play here. And I'll let you watch and just kind of see how the rest of this thing here folds out for just a few minutes. So not gonna lie, at this point, we're pretty stoked, right? We've got ourselves, I think, 5 kills or 6 kills up to this point. Having a really solid game. Finally pick up some armor, and naturally want to get a little bit of loot on. We get our next guy here. Good shot on that. I think I was getting wingman. So we're gonna move. We're gonna try to make a flank. So that's what we do. Good pressure again from the Bangalore teammate. Swap out some armor, which was again a pretty solid play. We get in here. Teammate does get down, but gives me the opportunity and buys me enough time to get in and get the shots off. Here's where it starts to go a little haywire. First of all, what not to do? You're inside of a room. Don't crawl outside to get revived. I'm the lifeline. I'm clearly getting ready to pick you up. We get the pickup. We're good with that. We go about doing a little bit more looting. At this point, feel pretty solid that, we're probably fine. Find a couple of decent attachments and some items here. Still trying to look for a little bit better gear. And what do we hear come in? Well, we get the drop ship. We get the revive coming in. So we still got some folks around. This is the part where I really lose it. And I would really recommend situational awareness, understanding what's going on around you and in the game is hugely, hugely important. So, unfortunately, you can see my teammates in the background here aren't doing anything. Now, granted, terrible shots by me here. Trying to wingman this guy, get a couple of hits on him, but can't finish him off. Oh, I guess I do end up finishing him off, but I get pushed. I get pushed by the character that still has some health, and I'm significantly weak at this point. What happens here is we're going to turn around and we're going to notice that our 2 teammates, I'm pinging everybody, 2 teammates just sitting in the back. The one guy is literally on the loot box. Now, he had armor. He has not healed yet. Still trying to figure this out. I ended up getting cucked, and the rest is history. You gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. This was honestly really frustrating for me. We got spicy at the beginning. Felt really good about the kills we had, and then our team ends up getting wiped. Again, our Bangalore did their best, 413 damage. We had 6 kills. Teammate 32 damage. Had a gun. No doubt about it. Pay attention. That's all we're asking for, teammates. Pay a little bit of attention. And along with paying attention, all we want you to do is be able to hit your shots. So here's another example. Me and Sloth jump into a game. We're a little low at first. I'll tell you, this game was kind of spicy. You'll come to see here, especially in certain locations and splitting up a small area with not a lot of drop capability, and sometimes you just don't get lucky. We make a push. Teammate goes down. Don't think they had a whole lot to get started here. Don't mind my shots here. And this guy's just awesome placement. I just basically look right at that guy and can't shoot him. So hitting your shots doesn't only account for our teammates, it also accounts for yourself. But we end up doing our best here and making the best of this situation. That Bloodhound honestly made a really good play. And you can see here, we're out of ammo. So Sloth is making a pretty pro play. We end up getting a good hit on this guy. I am completely out of ammo at this point, which is sometimes how early game starts, and it does happen to the best of us. So come in, we get we get a little bit of a dirty knock on that guy. Honestly, should have killed him a while ago. We get arced here, and I'm like, well, there's nothing to do. I have no ammo, so we get a quick pickup of ammo, and then we go back on the hunt. This game is, again, if you guys have played it, it's all about teamwork, right? But it's also about doing your best to find opportunities to get advantages. The best advantage that you honestly can get is doing multiple people on one. So me and Sloth do our best here, both low on ammo. I got, I think, 2 mags for this RE45. We do some work on this guy. We get a little bit more damage off. Wished I could have hit a couple more shots, but we're a little bit in panic mode here. He gets the knock again on our teammate, which, you know, a little frustrating. We come in here, we get the knock on this guy. We know there's another team around. We're going to do another quick heal. But luckily, we pull ourselves out of this and put ourselves in a situation where, again, teammates getting revived for the second time. We do pick up some of the guns, some of the ammo, but we go to work here. And here's where it starts to get a little bit more frustrating. Like I said, you just got to hit your shots. That's all we're asking, right? So we know the other team is around. Sloth does a good job to ping them. I try to think about the flank here, not an opportunity. So we figure out we might as well just toe up with what we got. Teammate has yet to heal himself, has yet to do really much of anything of value to this, and we know he's looted some stuff, obviously low on the armor. We both were low on shield cells and things like that, and honestly, again, we just need everybody to pull their weight, and we do our best. Sloth honestly does a really good job. He gets a knock on a guy around this corner here. We try to get a couple of nades off. That doesn't quite work, but we're going to make the push. What the heck, right? We got one down. I can hear him. We knock that guy that he gets the revive off. We get our EV8 rocking and rolling, and Sloth comes in here with the solid clutch to get the finish. Now, here's a point, again, where we get a little bit frustrated. So we're going to do a little bit of looting. We'll move through that pretty quickly. We know our teammate is here looting, picking up whatever he needs. Plenty of opportunity to pick up health packs, weapons. There's plenty of stuff around. There's enough ammo and things like that that we can feel pretty confident that we're set to go. If you notice, I dropped my I dropped down my healing drone. I try to be the best healer I can. As we're moving through here, healing up some shield cells, our teammate picks up some health, some ammo. Well, not some health, but some shields and some ammo. We get the team that was shooting him earlier. They start to push. Now, again, I wish I could hit a couple more of my shots. Sloth does a good job to get some damage in. We'll fast forward a little bit because these guys kind of hole up, and we're doing some shooting. Sloth knocks that second guy. He ends up going down because he's essentially 2v1 at this point. I pull up on this guy and knew he had pretty good shields. Was hoping that artillery strike was going to do a little bit of damage. We put a bunch of damage in this guy. And at this point, not really sure what our teammate is doing. Long story short, as you probably imagined, our teammate did not do a whole lot of anything. And team-based game, it's really tough. And I know we put ourselves into these positions. We're just asking you to pull a little bit of your weight. That's really it. So this next one is just an instance of, I don't know. I don't know where to classify this, which is probably, again, why the title of this video is just the stupid people or how not to Apex. So we get in a fight here. Sloth ended up going down. I ended up getting pushed. Team, as you can see, they both had purple shields. We put ourselves in a rough position. Teammate, two things. One, no idea where they're at. Not even in the closest stratosphere to start this game off. And we were into this game by the point this goes on. So I end up going down. Figure, let's do a little spectate. Let's see what's going on. Sloth's still up. Maybe he can get a revive in. So we swap over our character, our teammate here. Granted, level 12. But level 12 is pretty far. you should at least have a good enough experience being level 12 to know when there are enemies. Now I do appreciate the attempt to get the revive, but that one just did not work out very well. There's no words for that one. There is absolutely no words. And now what's amazing with this next clip, as amazing as that last clip was, we somehow find ourselves with an opportunity for it to get worse. So we jump into a game here. This is a different game, obviously. We've got a teammate here. Spectating in this game has honestly become one of my favorite things to do. So myself and Sloth are down, so you know, we'll let you talk about that or figure out what happened there. But long story short, we're pretty deep into this game. There's only 5 squads left. We got our teammate here, pretty loaded out. Here's a couple of mistakes. I'm all about being aggressive, and sometimes I'm all about swinging the odds in your favor, especially taking away the opportunity for an enemy to get information. Down teammates are a really good opportunity to do that. The guy does a couple of things here that I just don't understand. One, spent a ton of time trying to cuck that guy. Now, granted, if he would have been in a position where he could have did that and was doing it smart, probably would have been alright. Second thing, this Bangalore that he had shot earlier had shields broken. So he was in the same position, actually a better position than he is in right now, to try to actually just push that guy. And it's hard to distinguish, but you could, you could hear when he came up to that door, it was clear that the Bangalore was looting, right? So now he runs in here, grabs some banners, and what happens here? Can't pull out his gun and dies to the zone while looking at the guy that was just trying to kill him. So I'll just leave that one there for you. Again, he did some damage, but it's another one. No words. Be a little bit aggressive. Try to do the best you can. I appreciate the banner pickup, but finish the guy off that you have the opportunity to kill instead of trying to cuck and get the 1 kill for your team. And we'll finish off with this. We have to finish off on a positive note with all the frustration that we had today. This is just one of my better ArcStar moments here in this game. Pretty happy about that. We get the clutch stick and we get the clutch knock. Unfortunately, after this, I'm pretty sure we get owned. But good way to finish this one off. And I just come to realize in this game, first of all, hopefully you guys have enjoyed a couple of frustrating moments. Again, no hard feelings to our teammates. But there's some things that some people could pick up and learn just a little bit, especially in a really team-focused game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, had a little bit of fun making this one, and had to capture just some of the moments that I'm sure we all share, especially, again, if you jump into this game and you're not playing with a full squad of 3. Definitely my recommendation, definitely worth a lot more. Definitely will help you out in the long run. Enjoy the game a lot more. But if you're looking for a good opportunity to enjoy some laughs, or maybe want to break your controller in half, jump into a game, get into some solo matches, get down early and see what happens. Some teammates might surprise you, but most of them will probably let you down. I've been Doc from Average Gamer, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Again, we're streaming more regularly on Twitch. We've got a Twitter. We've got a Discord group. We're still doing a lot of Rocket League and some other things like that, and doing some community games and stuff, and hopefully maybe one day here in the near future playing some Apex with some of you guys. So make sure to join the Discord. Make sure to go over, follow us on Twitch. That way you get notifications when we go live. We'd love to hang out with you live. Leave a comment down below, and just, yeah, thanks for all the support on the channel. Doc from Average Gamer, guys. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.